Hi, I'm Dave Sobel from the Business of Tech podcast, updating you on a story I've covered in videos and on the podcast. The hacker who threatened to sell access to an MSP on the dark web for $600 in Bitcoin, turns out it was a former employee. Marcavius Britt was charged with computer fraud and abuse, as well as unauthorized use of a computer in his attempt to sell access to sensitive information. The plan? Well, he first tried to extort Chimera Technologies customers by holding their information hostage for a ransom. When that failed, he shifted towards selling access to customers. So why do we care? Is it better or worse that this was an inside job and not an external hack? On one hand, it's scarier that an insider would do this. Notably, according to the FBI's affidavit, Britt was hired on May 6th and then let go on June 24th. That's 6 weeks to do millions of dollars in damages. In reviewing the circumstances, the owner of the provider took a risk hiring the employee for genuine, charitable reasons based on a positive interview of a rough around the edges candidate. I really want to applaud that, but I'm reminded of the trust but verify mantra. The verification and audit after was the problem. Perhaps a cursory background check into Britt's past would have given the company pause. The next time you question an investment in automated solutions to restrict engineers with password controls, here's an example of why it's necessary, including on-site employee training and weekly audits and audits after departures. Britt was fired for on-the-job negligence, and at the time of departure, his history at the company needed to be audited. Periodic system audits are a required part of maintenance. Owners can never lose sight of the immense power they give employees, and even if you don't suspect someone of wrongdoing or ill intent, you need to verify every time. Additionally, I don't want to downplay how this could have easily come from an external hacker via phishing, providing hackers with similar access to information. Don't forget that attack vector can impart the same level of damage. Still, this incident was entirely preventable, even with taking a risk hiring the employee and even assuming the employee would be a bad actor. If you deliver IT services, you should look at the links in the show notes and down below to better understand how this happened and ensure you're doing everything to mitigate a similar breach of information. What was a charitable move on the part of the hiring director and owner turned out to actually expose the entire company to a risky actor. And while I applaud the move in theory, I criticize the foolhardy approach. This provider messed up. Learn from this. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe in the links below and sign up for the daily 5-minute podcast, The Business of Tech, getting stories like this every single day delivered to your favorite podcatcher. Links for subscription are at mspradio.com. Thanks for listening.